Where is she?
She's a grown woman.
Rather a helpless one, by all accounts.
When she wants to be.
Tell me everything you know about Lady Stubbs. How would you describe her?
Ornamental. Like a trefoil or a croquet, pretty, but useless.
Backward?
No. Cunning little minx.
She's still on the property somewhere, sir.
Why? Never to stop her hopping across a fence and making off across country.
Madam was wearing a large red hat and shoes with 3-inch heels.
Well, she could have changed her clothes.
Her maid says nothing's missing. Nothing.
Lady Stubbs!
Hoskins, stand the man down.
Inspector Bland. Poirot, he should have prevented the murder of Marlene Tucker. The least he can do is to find the killer. Si vous permettez, I would like to help.
Anything? No, sir. Sorry.
Sir George, there is something I should like to ask you. Did your wife receive a letter from Mr. de Souza 3 weeks ago saying he was coming to this country?
No, and he heard the man was arriving this morning.
Well, why does she dread seeing him so much?
She said he kills people. But don't tell me he arrives here off his yacht and immediately strangles a girl in my boathouse. It doesn't make any sense.
Sir George, the door to the boathouse. There are how many keys?
3.
And one was a clue in the murder hunt and concealed in some foliage at the top of the garden. The second key was in the possession of Mrs. Oliver. Where's the third key?
It's here.
The only people who could have got into the boathouse were firstly the person who completed the murder hunt and found the key, which didn't happen, Mrs. Oliver, or someone to whom she gave her key, which she says didn't happen and Poirot was with her.
Right.
Or thirdly, someone who Marlene herself admitted to the room.
But that could be anyone.
Yourself, Lady Stubbs, Miss Brewis, Mrs. Oliver. Who else did Marlene know, Sir George?
Alec and Sally Legg. Oh, and Mrs. Folliat.